You know, I'm turning 30 tomorrow. Did you know that?
Well, happy birthday. You know, I was just thinking you don't look a day over 25.
Liar. I don't know, I've just been feeling very stuck lately. You know, I cannot remember the last time I was surprised by anything. Can you?
The last time I was surprised was by you. Well, you know what I mean. I'm just surprised that we're able to stay good friends.
I've been thinking about moving. Maybe Phoenix. I've got an old college friend that lives down there, and she says it's nice. I think the change would do me good. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you'll love it down there, 'cause there's square dancing and 10-gallon hats and armadillo hunting.
And macho yokels with names like Tex.
Okay, that's yours.
So tell me, what do you think? You think I should go or not?
Well, you know, Arizona may seem like a much more exciting place than San Francisco, but it's dangerous down there. At least around here, you got your friends checking out for you.
It's dangerous everywhere. I mean, especially here. I mean, did you hear about that co-ed? Someone murdered her in her own bedroom.
I didn't hear about that. Who killed her?
Well, the newspaper said it might be a serial killer. They gave him some kind of crazy name. I don't know, I can't remember what they called him.
Well, doesn't that stuff scare you? I mean, I'm a tough guy, and it scares me.
I appreciate your concern, Tex, but I have been fine on my own for a long time. Looks like the rain's letting up. I'm going home.
Got a big date?
Oh, yeah. Cary Grant and a pint of Haagen-Dazs. Hold me down. See you later.
What a schmuck.
What?
Chelsea was giving you opportunities all evening and you blew every one of them. The son PA you are. Well, you wouldn't know a clue if it walked up and punched you in the face.
Listen, all I know is, every time I try and ask her out, she turns me down.
It's from the distinguished gentleman in the corner.
You bought me a drink?
He bought you a bourbon.
Oh, good evening, good evening. Gordon Fitzpatrick is my name. Please sit down, sir. You know, I am not in the habit of eavesdropping, but I do believe I heard someone say that you were a private detective.
That's right. I'm a licensed private investigator.
Oh, delightful. It's a pleasure indeed to meet you. And your name?
Murphy. Tex Murphy.
Tex Murphy. Well. This is fine. Now, listen, let me ask you this, Mr. Tex Murphy. Have you in your work ever had the occasion to seek for a missing person?
Sure. I can do that.
Well, then perhaps we could do some business.
I think we can work something out. My office is just around the corner, the Ritz Hotel.
Why don't we go there? I like your office. Oh, yes, the ambiance is very authentic. Reminds me of those, those old detective stories that I used to watch when I was a kid. I'm sure that at any moment, Sam Spade is going to come marching through that door, but then who needs Sam Spade when I've got Tex Murphy standing in front of me? Did you always want to be a private eye?
As far back as I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
Would you have a seat, Mr.
Thank you.
Fitzpatrick? Yeah? While all the other kids were logged on to Sesame Street Interactive, I was reading Hammett and Chandler.
It must be quite an exciting life.
Oh, it's got its moments. Don't get me wrong, it's not like the movies. It sure as hell doesn't pay very well. But it suits me. So what can I do for you, Mr. Fitzpatrick?
Well, I'm trying to find an old acquaintance of mine, Thomas Malloy, Dr. Thomas Malloy. The last official address for him that I have is the Ritz Hotel. Now, do you happen to know him?
Can't say that I do.
Well, it's very important that I find him. You know, let me give you a little background. For many years, I was a research scientist, and I worked alongside Dr. Malloy. But about 20 years ago, maybe, I guess something like that, our paths diverged, and I lost touch with him, and he with me. And then very recently, I saw a photograph of him in a local newspaper. Now, it's a strange thing how time is such a natural equalizer, makes us appreciate the faces from one's past. At any rate, the older gentleman in that photograph is Dr. Malloy. And I contacted the newspaper to find out where the photograph had been taken. It was at the San Francisco Technical University. Well, I hiked right out there, got to the campus, and decided to look the man up and surprise him. Even with that photograph, no one recognized him, no one knew his name. But then I received a strange phone call from a young woman named Sandra. The man I knew as Thomas Malloy, she knew as Tyson Matthews. She seemed quite uncomfortable talking on the vid phone, so I suggested we meet. She never showed up for that appointment.
You never heard from her again?
You know, it's strange. But this simple, whimsical wish of mine to get together with my old friend has materialized into, I don't know, I feel a sense of impending doom. I fear for the young woman, and I fear for my friend, Dr. Malloy.
It sounds interesting. I think I can look into this for you.
Thank you. Now, you'll have to refresh my memory. How much is your fee? How does it work?
I charge $500 a day.
Of course.
Plus expenses.
Naturally. There, that should be enough to get you started. And here somewhere, there you go. I can be reached at that number.
I'll be in touch.
I feel we're off to a good start.
All right, Mr. Fitzpatrick. This is the first cash I've had in months. $4 grand. I owe Louis $200, and Rook says I owe him $300. But there should be plenty left over. Yes, sir. Things are definitely looking up. Fitzpatrick didn't give me much to go on. Just the newspaper photo of Malloy and the fact that Malloy stayed here at the Ritz. Then there's that girl Fitzpatrick referred to, Sandra. Maybe I can track her down. First I need to find out which apartment Malloy was staying in and then get into it. That means I gotta deal with Nilo, my landlord. It's the second week of April and I'm a little late on my February rent payment.
Hey there, everybody! Splitty here with another Tex Murphy game, the Pandora Directive. And as you can see, we've got the same UI, but we've upgraded definitely in video quality, and hopefully the sound was good. I was not too sure how that was gonna work out because the volumes are kind of already maxed out, and yeah, I don't know. So we have our, is this good? Nope, it's still does the normal Tex Murphy thing, so we're gonna be doing all the moving around like we did before. So I guess we're still gonna have some bad screen tearing, but that is what it is. It's a little easier to control though, and the texture quality is a little bit better. So we have to go and look for Mr. Malloy, who is seen by a girl named Sandra. And I don't know, from the beginning of the thing, I'm assuming she's the dead chick. But we'll have to go find out, I guess. So this game is going a little bit differently than last time in the fact that there's technically difficulty levels in this game. We have, when you start the game, you can go on entertainment level or real gamer level or true gamer or whatever. Well, the true gamer level goes from 1,500 points to 4,000, and there's no hints this time around. Like, I can't use the hint thing. Not that I even did in the last one, but you can't even click it this time from what I understood. And it unlocks new puzzles and new locations, but I won't know that they're new because this is my first time playing the game. So there's that. Also, you can have up to 7 endings, and there's paths you can take. This has like almost like a Mass Effect-esque system where you can be a nice guy, a neutral guy, or you can be a mean guy. And wait, am I in my I just now am taking in where I am. So, and each one of those paths gives you a different ending, apparently. So, I don't know which one's the good ending. I don't know which one's the bad ending. We're just gonna, and I'm assuming it's going to corroborate with the A, B, and C of our choosing. But so we'll just see. We're gonna go with this. And it looks like, man, it looks like the music level is so low. You probably don't even hear it. Boop. Config. See, like, yeah, there's this, and then, like, this. I don't know. Oh, also, we could change the color of the background. Ooh. Neat. I was thinking about blue. Well, no, let's see how blue looks. Hey, blue doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that bad. I don't know if the cutscenes are on their own separate audio track. They could be. So I'll just bump this up to like 80. And let's take a look around. Let's start looking at stuff.
The headboard keeps me from hitting my skull on the wall.
Yeah, it does, Mr. Murphy. Yeah, it does.
This is where I keep the elixirs and potions that help me maintain my boyish good looks.
That's where his oh no. Okay, so is this all the same? Yes, it is. The controls are exactly the same. So at least I know what I'm getting into. Wow, that opened quicker.
I had to pick up this Playbuff issue. Had an interview with my favorite author, what's his name?
Boobies. We've got a... We're at it again.
This is where I keep...
Oops, I have to... Okay. No, I can't... I can't close that. There we go. So is there the same thing on the other side? No, because I can't even reach over there. Now does E fix... Nope, still gotta fix this normally. Right, so we're inside Tex's bed. He has a bedroom now, which is a little weird. I noticed when we were coming in, he had a... Why?
My parents found this in the attic and sent it to me. I remember the pastoral days of my early youth, riding on my trusty Mount Striper, chasing bank robbers and horse thieves. And all that came to an end one summer afternoon during an electrical storm. The lightning struck a transformer near our home, creating a tremendous power surge.
Oh.
It was after the accident that my brothers and sisters started calling me Tex. Whenever I asked them, they'd just laugh and wink at each other. I never did find out about that nickname.
So, apparently, we're back to the good old of Mr. Murphy. It looks like we're in for another comedic experience. I mean, we could have seen that from the beginning.
I'll pick up these clothes next time I'm expecting someone else in my bedroom. Yeah, fat chance of that.
I mean, you had an opportunity, sir. She was giving you the what for.
This is the certificate and a copy of the check the Mutant League gave me after my last case. I used the cash to expand my office, buy some furniture, and pay off my debts. That left me with $4.12.
Huh. So yeah, so that's why he has an expanded office.
Ah, soap on a rope. Grandpa Murphy buys this for all the grandkids every Christmas. This is where I shave my face once a month, come rain or shine.
But you have no reflection. Why do you have no reflection?
Indoor plumbing is one of the many luxuries I try not to take for granted.
Same.
Amazingly enough, this space-age cabinet came folded into a packet the size of a Triscuit.
I mean, they do that nowadays. But then again, we're in the future! In the video game.
I'll pick up these clothes next time.
Okay, what is this? I have to be curious.
The guy who sold me this hormonotron said it would make women obsolete in my life. But I can't get it to work.
Gross. No thank you. Just making sure that there's nothing on the ground. Because we know from the last game, we can move... Oh no, are we going to have a picture?
Space Girl Doris. With your own form-fitting airsuit and come-hither smile, I still dream of you and a lunar landing.
Gross. Just... gross. Can we take the book? No. Okay. So we have different doors. That one goes to there. That one goes to the office proper, it looks like. There's so many doors to go through now. We have more of an office. Oh no, that's the office proper. Alright, then what's this? Oh. Oh, it's like... Oh, he's got like an office in the office. Yeah, you lift weights, sir. Uh-huh.
This barbell would provide a great workout if it weren't so darn heavy.
Not gonna pump you up. Okay.
I'm gonna start using this thing just as soon as I get in shape.
Right? Yeah, because we always use a treadmill after we get in shape. What is this?
This photo was taken at the last family reunion I attended. Has it really been 18 years?
It is a... Okay, it is a picture of people. Thought that was Gordon Ramsay.
These shelves contain some of my most cherished mementos.
Okay, let's see if there's anything we recognize. No. Not at all.
I call this painting Bleak Landscape.
Here we go again, folks. We're just... It's like we never left. By that I mean, like...
I cut this article about Mac Malden out of the newspaper. Gives me a good chuckle.
Okay.
I cut this thing out of the paper a few days ago. I've known Mac Malden for years. We've worked together on several cases, but I don't know if we're actually friends. We just help each other out occasionally.
I mean... You've known him since game 1, sir. Game 1.
Most of these computer components were purchased at a yard sale. The only one I've been able to get running is the little laptop on the shelf in front of the chair.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's not gonna come into play. It's definitely gonna come into play.
That's the only computer in the office that works.
Well, let's turn it on and find out. It's a laptop computers. Oh, so I'm gonna have to find a CD eventually and stick it in here, I guess. So at least we know we're coming back here to do computer things like usual. Hooray! For computer. Do I want to look at all of these?
A reproduction of Fish and Fruit by the mutant surrealistic Saul Dooley. Oh, it's one of my favorites. Bear in a trench coat.
He's flashing people. Never mind. That would be you.
This is a big photo of 2 horses. Why I have it and why it's actually hanging on my wall, I have no idea.
I feel like most people have one of that sort of thing where they have a painting on a wall or something that's like, why do I have that? What's the point? What's the point?
It's another beautiful night in the city I love.
The city I love. The city of crime. So we're gonna end up going through here, so that takes that back here. This looks like it goes to a hallway. Is it a hallway? Oh, this goes out. Wait, does it automatically change your view when you go down the stairs? It does. Neat.
This door is to my humble abode.
Okay, wait, so the first thing...
This door is to my humble abode.
So, the first place you go into when you go into your house is your bedroom. Then it goes from the bedroom to the office. But doesn't the office have a door? Yeah. That's... okay. Well, let's check out his new office. He still has the water cooler, which had a head in it. There's cups! Can I take one? No.
This baby's brand new. I had to replace the old one after the, incident. Lord, what a horrible memory.
No, apparently it's a new one. Because once you get a head stuck in a, water dispenser, you kinda just don't need it anymore. Oh, I can definitely take something over here.
I've had this jackknife ever since my Weeblos days.
Let's examine the...
My knife used to have all the cool attachments. Now everything's busted off except the pliers and the standard screwdriver head.
Man, which I wonder what I'm going to need at some point. Could it be pliers and screwdriver head? Maybe?
Rusty the Clown's Fun Book. The only pop-up book in existence with a must-be 18 years or older sticker.
Well, that's disturbing.
Took me forever to get this diploma. I had to send in 100 proofs of purchase from True Detective.
Isn't that what he said the first time? Oh, you can actually see him now, though. Wow. I think this one was done 2 years, like, developed 2 years, it was released 2 years after the last one. So yeah, they've had a lot of time to at least upgrade the visuals, the resolution a little bit.
This hot plate will come in handy if I eat anything other than saltines and dog food again.
You do eat dog food, sir. That makes sense. That does make sense.
The 60-day warranty just ran out on my electronic shop fax machine. Should break down any minute now.
Man, it's only been 60 days? No. No, that must be a new fax machine then.
These drawers contain more worthless stuff than a Walmart bargain bin.
Man. They have Walmart in 2040 something too? Man, that's crazy. Alright, so we... Oh no. It's the same picture. Do we get another... Please give us another thing.
Between my wedding ring and this picture of my ex-wife Sylvia, I will never, ever forget that women are alien creatures capable of great destruction.
I'm not gonna lie, kinda wanted a little video of her again. Oh wow, Randy, you're so strong and big. Hold me, unlike Tex. Hold me. Okay. But when we come back, we'll continue exploring the office, and then I guess we have to find our landlord, and then from there we get to the getting. We do to the doing. So till then, y'all take care, and of course, have a good one.